Shalom Hovering. I'm going to be showing off MW2 mods today. I'm trying to switch it up. I'm going to try to show off some mods that are a little different from what we usually think of. Like, we usually think of 10th Prestige lobbies, mod menus, getting aimbotted through the entire map. I'm trying to show off some completely different shit today. I'm just going to be going through some of the mods that I have that are unusual. Things that kind of completely change the way the game is played, or like add things that are unusual with the game. I got some weird things to show off. I'm just getting straight into this. So the first thing I'm going to be using is called Sky Warfare. This is loaded through one of my friend's tools. His name is Brav Soldat. This is a real weird game mode. This is so fucking odd. It's not even something I've ever seen before. This is real different. You're gonna see what I mean. So first things first, we spawn in. Boom. We're immediately in a fucking jet. No bullshit. We get straight to it. So what you basically gotta do is try to not die while in your jet while shooting down bot jets. First, I'm gonna have to actually like open up the controls and see what's good. Alright. Apparently I can't see the controls right now, but I know what I'm roughly doing. So you do D-pad up and down to control around, and I have a rocket incoming. Fuck. This shit's actually kind of hard to play, but you use your D-pad to control the plane, and like right bumper shoots normal bullets, left bumper shoots rockets that are homing. So let's see if I can actually find like an enemy to dump some rockets on straight up. Maneuver. It's real weird to control this because your camera is controlled independently from what you're actually doing with the plane. So I have to kind of like rotate around while keeping an eye on the plane to see what exactly is going on. But I just killed a bot somehow. I don't know how the fuck I did that. It's basically just dogfighting. That's pretty much what this shit is. This is honestly the weirdest mod I think I've ever seen. I've never seen something like this. I just got dicked on by that bot. Well, if a rocket's coming at you, you can press X and it will shoot off flares to kind of deflect the rocket. It's real weird to play. Like, this is obviously just like somebody threw this together. I don't want to say it's not too well put together because this is literally like completely different. Like, I've never seen something like this in the game. But let's spam some rockets on that plane. Oh yeah, I got a kill. Yeah, this mod's real weird. I was like trying to look for some odd stuff. I saw this in Brav's tool and I was like, what the fuck? Shout out to XE Devin for telling me about this. This is honestly insane. It feels like something that would have been cut from the game. Like something Infinity Ward might have made. This is just a mod. I'm not exactly sure if this mod comes from like the PC players or if this was for console, but that was insane. So now this next mod I loaded up is called Sky Fortress. It's almost in the same vein as what I just previously played. Let me show you what's going on. This one almost feels like something that people might have used on PC, but I'm not entirely sure. This one actually has to preload a little bit. Once I press X, it says locate the laptop for the portal to whatever the fuck. The laptop's just over here. We go up to this, hit X on the portal, and boom, we got a fucking Harrier jet. It says fly east to reach your bunker. Thankfully, what we all forget is that on the bottom right-hand side of the screen by the D-pad, it actually shows your cardinal direction. So let's go east. And up there you can see there's platforms. One says Task Force 141 and one says Op 4. We're on Op 4, so let's go to the Op 4 and just kind of get a little bit over, and boom. Alright, we're up on the platform. Let's get ourselves a fucking gun. I think I'm gonna hit, let's go P90. P90 akimbo. I actually don't know where my gun is at. For some reason it's invisible. I can't like do anything with it. The idea is that you take your jet and fly up to the platform for your respective team and just duke it out across this little gap with somebody. It's real odd. I really don't know why this mod exists, but it's really cool because it really does just switch up what happens on MW2 if you do decide to 1v1 somebody with this. Like, this is different. It's literally a base 1v1. You can fly a Harrier around the map. I don't think there's anything on that other platform, but I'll get back in the Harrier and show you. Let's get back in the Harrier. I think this second platform is literally just the same thing. It just has a different team name under it. Unfortunately, this mod really doesn't have a lot for me to show you besides flying the Harrier, but I think flying the Harrier is literally the best part of this. You can take it up, see that platform is about the same thing. You can fly this shit all around. I really have no idea where the map is actually at. There it is. You can fly this back down to Rust and just kind of do a low pass, scare the shit out of everybody with a sonic boom. It's real cool actually, like being able to fly this shit around. A lot of mods do seem to kind of incorporate something like this, and it kind of makes sense why. GSCs that aren't like compiled actually just have plain just GSC code in them. So in theory, if you were making an MW2 GSC menu, you could just copy and paste this out and use the functions to fly this Harrier in your own mod for whatever you wanted it to do. Some of this does get a little screwed up, like I'm basically a standstill, and if I turn, the plane just kind of flips all over the place. This is still very good considering the fact it's literally just a mod for the game. But let's get out of the Harrier and load something else up. Let's see what else I could do. This next mod I want to use is the Godly Mods Garage Patch. This thing is almost as goofy as being able to fly a Harrier around, so I really want to show this one off. The Godly Mods Garage Patch does literally exactly what it says. You might think like bullshit, but turn around, boom, we got a little fucking garage outside the map. So let's open the door up and get in. Shit, we got the Batmobile. We got some cameras. Let's take a look at them. This one's just the Batmobile. Let's get into the car that's in the garage. Let's drive this shit. Boom. No bullshit, we're driving on MW2. This ain't something you could do in this game, so this is completely different. We could pull it up to the police line and join them. We gotta defend terminal from no Russian. We could also just like drive up and like drive it through the map apparently. I didn't realize I didn't have a collision. Damn. You could drive this shit all around. There's some extra stuff in the garage. Let's just get over there and show it off. And this laptop says open the secret room. A password is required to enter. You have 5 attempts remaining. The password is 5 letters. Can you guess what they are? Let's just type this shit in. I already know what it is. It's Godly, like the guy that made it. Boom. Password correct. Yeah, the door goes down. And boom, we're in a weapon room right now. Become the Terminator. I actually have no idea what Become the Terminator does. Let's take a look. I have miniguns sticking off me. Oh shit. If I press up on the D-pad, it shoots a little rocket. Did not know that was gonna happen. I really figured nothing would happen, honestly, but... Can also become the god of care packages, which just makes it so whenever I shoot my gun, it puts real care packages on the map. Look at how many fucking care packages are out there. And then I also got, the AC-130 also has rapid fire, which also shoots the care packages out. So, this is probably gonna crash my game, but this is fire anyway. And then this Harrier is also flyable as well. If you use right bumper, you can fly it up and down. Right trigger shoots the rockets off it. Cool stuff. I'm actually flying fast as fuck. Can I slow this shit down? God damn. Dude, slow the fuck down. I'm like getting faster and faster. And now it's sideways. What the fuck is going on? So next up, did not think that this was gonna exist, but we got Uno in Call of Duty. No bullshit, this is Uno. The card that's down is a green 5, so I just gotta draw some new shit. What's the bot put down? Nothing? Alright. Thankfully, I got a green 4, so let's put my green down. Wait, what the fuck? Where the hell did all these green cards come from? What is... Alright, whatever. Let's just put down one of them. I think there might be some memory issues with this mod where it doesn't exactly keep track the best. It also could just be that I don't know what the fuck's going on, but I am very unlucky with playing Uno on this mod straight up. I always have to fucking draw more cards. I'm never gonna win an Uno game on this. I like actually have more fun just trying to get up on the plane while the bot somehow gets the best pulls of his life. Let's just put down that green, because I need to get off the greens. That's like some shit somebody that's fat would say. I gotta put down the greens, but like where the fuck did that 7 come from? My cards are all fucked up. I feel like the persistence in the cards is all like not there. Like, if I start going too fast, I can kind of start fucking up the mod a little bit, but that's just part of this being a mod of a game. Like, this really isn't ideal. Like, this isn't meant to be a thing. I'm actually tearing this the fuck up right now. I'm completely ruined this mod. Yeah, there's not really a lot to show in MW2 Uno. It's pretty goofy. Next up, I'm gonna put on the portal gun mod, which is, honestly, it's kind of dope. Like, just straight up having a portal gun in MW2. This is, like, legitimately a throwback to the times of playing MW2. Because back in these days, Portal was a massive game. Not only was Portal still alive, huge with the cake is a lie meme, but we also had Portal 2 that came out pretty close around that time. I think a lot of these mods were also made by the PC community for Alter IWNet, so PC was obviously really into Portal. They always loved it. Beaverman's Portal mod. It's real simple shit. He says, have fun. Alright, you know we're about to have fun. So I got the red portal out right now. Put one up there. Then I ADS and it gives me the green portal. Boom. There is a problem with this mod though, low-key, where you kind of get stuck teleporting between the two if you get stuck inside something. If you like jump out at the right time, you can kind of be safe. I don't think it really has like the portal physics per se, like being able to have portal launch out. I don't think that's necessarily something I could do. I'm actually stuck right now. I don't think I could put like a portal right there and then one down there and just like loop out, because it's real easy to just get stuck in the wall with this mod. It's obviously not like the greatest thing ever because it's just a Call of Duty mod. It is literally just a fucking portal gun, MW2. Like, it says what it does, and yeah, this shit's fun to play around with whenever you can figure out like how to use it without getting stuck. Yeah, it's real fun. Maybe somebody that's like a GSC programmer can come through and kind of make this a little better. Maybe see if they could fix up some of the collision. I think technically you're meant to just put the portals on the ground like that instead of putting them in a wall. I don't know. This would be a nice little feature to add into like somebody's bigger mod menu. Imagine if Elite Mossy had this. He might have. Alright, so the last mod I think I want to use is COD Jumper. If you don't know what COD Jumper is, this was essentially a mode for Call of Duty 4 on PC, which was kind of like a parkour mode, which took advantage of some of the movement exploits within the game. Whenever you have a higher FPS on something like COD 4 MW2, what happens is that you can like jump higher or jump farther. So there were modes where like you could use that and like bounces and like running along the edge of something to get speed. That was like a big thing that was around for like the COD 4 era. So this is kind of like a mod that brings that around for MW2. So we got the bounce gun. Alright, here we go. So we have save load, spawning crates, moving and dropping crates, and we also got UFO mode, teleport, film script, which I think that like changes the way things look, like how I don't have a HUD right now. I think that's what film script is for. It just kind of makes it so you can't see the HUD and changes the color correction and everything. The main focus of this is bounce gun, which boom. I literally just hit a fucking bounce. Okay, I do have a Commando Pro class. I don't know why I'm like dying. Put a bounce down and jump on it. In theory, I should pop up in the air, but I think I need like height to do that. Boom. It's honestly kind of scuffed because it's like a GSC recreation of what a bounce is. And also for some reason, like it puts 2 of the bounces down at once instead of 1. If you figure out how to use this mod, you can actually use it to like do bounces pretty consistently. Here you can see like I could hit a bounce up onto these. Let's put a second one down there and try to jump up. Boom. Literally bounced from the bottom of the map up. Like, I'm kind of sick at this. Straight up. Boom. Bounced over to the bottom of the map. This shit would actually be real fun. But one thing that is weird about this is the fact that I kind of can't use Commando Pro, which is real weird, considering the fact I do have Commando Pro enabled. But let's try to spawn a crate, like it says. Can I move it? Yeah, for some reason I can't really forge with this crate, and it's not even physical, like, I'm inside it. I imagine you were able to build places to do parkour in MW2 with this mod. Obviously, like, I'm on, like, a different title update than what this is meant to be for, because I think this was actually meant for PC. Like, this was meant for people playing Alter IWNet, which was, like, the original IW4X, where you could load mods and have dedicated servers and all that. I think some of this stuff might have actually been for Alter IWNet devs. Oh well, I'm using 360, so fuck it. Yeah, that's pretty much it for some of the mods that I wanted to show off that are unusual. If you know of any else that you want me to look at and see, like, what's up, let me know. Some shit from, like, Liberation and Alter IWNet, like, PC clients don't really work right on console. So some PC things might just not be available for my videos, but whatever. This is real interesting stuff to look at, just because, like I said at the beginning of the video, I feel like so many of us only ever think of mods as, like, mod menus and 10th prestige lobbies and aimbots, that we kind of forget that this was something that existed, like, actually, like, having mods that were, like, pretty much just, like, modifications of the game that weren't specifically for cheating or just being hectic. Yeah, I think this is some fun stuff to look at, and with that, I think I'm peacing out. Thank you for watching.